Avalanche?
Mini Spartan. Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Iceberg.
Iceberg. I keep calling it avalanche. You want to set up the net?
Chunky bro. Shorts. Just get a app or something. Subtitles.
Okay.
That's what keeps people watching.
Right.
Man, he barely bit it.
Breaking that reel.
Yeah, exactly. Finally. Stay away from my bait rod. Right. Oh, he got into it. Son of a bitch. Okay. Yep. There we go. All right, the curse is over. It's okay.
Yeah, hit the top. Is it the top one? Yeah, top one. I think.
All right, ladies and gents, I want to take a quick break from the action to show you what's going on out there. As always, I'll start with the rod and reel I'm using out there first. This here's a Katana. It's a 7'6" ultralight spinning rod. It's designed for throwing ultralight baits like mini jigs and ball head minnows, but it can also be used for drop shot, which you can see in this video, right? And spoons. It's stiff enough to throw spoons as long as they aren't too heavy. Obviously, the weight limit on this is 1/8. But spoons, your 3 to 4 gram spoons, absolutely can throw them. And I have quite a bit with success. This one is a blue edition Katana. There is a red edition as well. The difference between the blue and the red is literally just the guides. On the red edition, it has a Torzite premium titanium guides. Very, very expensive, super nice guides. They are probably the nicest guides you can find for a spinning rod, but they're very expensive. These have really nice steel guides on them. But that's the only difference. But replacing the guides reduces the cost significantly. So that's why we decided to come out with the blue edition. Everything else is exactly the same. The blank, the handles, all those things. The only difference is the guides. So Esteban's using a red edition in this video. I'm using a blue. They fish, to me, exactly the same. But you know, there are those guys that really want the best products that they could possibly get on their rod. And those are the guys that go with the reds. Guys like me that don't care as much, as long as the rod fishes real well and feels good in my hand, I would go with the blue. That's simple. For a reel on here, I have a Vanquish 1000 SSSP, and for line, I use 4-pound Sinister Strand premium fiber braid and tie that to a leader of 4-pound Sinister fluorocarbon. And my leader length is typically about the length of the rod, whether I'm fishing drop shot, mini jigs, or ball head minnows, or spoons. But outstanding rod, really can do just about anything. Especially with your moving baits. So from mini jigs to ball head minnows to spoons to drop shot, this is the rod I'm using. All right, now, how are we getting on these fish? And it's gonna be one of the mainstays for SoCal trout fishing, so the trout season has started. Our water out here at most of the lakes we fish tends to be a little bit more on the murky side with a mud or a sand bottom. So we use the drop shot or the double drop shot. And I rigged up a demo rig for those of you that don't know what a drop shot rig is. And essentially it's, this is your fishing line. I used obviously bigger products so you can see it better. down to a specialized drop shot weight. And then about 6 to 8 inches above that, we tie our first hook. And then about 10 to 12 inches above that, you tie your second hook if you're going to do a double. And essentially what the idea behind this is when water's murky, the clearest part of the water is the very bottom. So when water conditions are murky and there's feeding trout, the feeding trout are going to be on the bottom looking around for small things to eat, small minnows, aquatic creatures, etc. So we want to have a moving bait that sits right on the bottom without any guesswork, right? So that's where this double drop shot comes in. And how it's designed is this weight is supposed to sit on the bottom, and then you're supposed to work it back while your baits slowly dance right off the bottom in that clearer water. And the theory behind it is the fish are down there feeding, they see something sitting there right there, not in the dirt, because your bait is not going to be in the dirt, just this weight is in the dirt, and they're going to attack the bait. And then if you raise your rod tip or lower it, so if you have your rod tip raised, it's going to present like this. If you lower it, it's going to be even lower to the ground. And that comes in handy because we're all fishing different rigs. SD and Josh are fishing a double drop shot, which has 2 hooks on it. I'm fishing a single drop shot, which just has 1 lower hook. And if you notice in the video, you'll hear us saying which bait they're taking, especially on the double drop shot. And 90% of the time, it's the bottom, and it's the bottom bait. And usually it's the bottom. So I decided to experiment this season with using more of a single drop shot instead of a double drop shot. Because the downsides to a double drop shot is when you catch a fish, regardless of whatever hook, you can't use the net, because as soon as you net the fish, with this rig goes into the net webbing and that fish starts thrashing and it destroys the rig and you have to retie the whole thing. Also, you'll see the guys handling the fish by hand. So they pick them up out of the water, which is fine. We do that all the time. But with a double drop shot, you have 2 hooks. So whether the fish is on this hook or on this hook, there's still an extra hook laying around. And sometimes the line gets wrapped around the fish because they roll. And sometimes the fish thrashes and can come out of your hand, and you can end up very easily with a small hook in your hand. And nobody wants that. So back in the day, I used to use little grippers and things to grab small fish just to avoid getting stuck by one of these hooks. And in fact, one time I did when I wasn't using it, and it wasn't terrible, but it was inconvenient, as it took 3 of us to get the hook out of my hand. But that's a whole other story. So the single, as you can see when I'm catching fish, we're able to net the fish and it doesn't destroy the rig because you don't have this extra hook and all that extra line on there. So it's just something to think about. But if you want more information and don't know how to tie these rigs and all those things, I'll have a video right up here on how to tie the double drop shot and how to fish it. And it goes through everything, whether it's a single or a double, what weights to use, what line I use, rods, everything. So if you just click up here, it'll give you a full breakdown on exactly how to do this if you want to try it out, because this is a really easy way to get on fish, especially in murky water. It's really not difficult at all to fish. There's really very few wrong ways to do it. And it's much, much easier than fishing the mini jigs or the minnows. So definitely give this a try. And this is what I really started out on, and what got me really hooked on it is fishing this, because of the simplicity. It doesn't seem like it's going to work, but it definitely does, as you can see. And it's a lot of fun to do. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just casting out, letting the weight of the drop shot settle on the bottom, and putting the rod tip down to keep that bait as close to the bottom as possible, and then just going very, very slow. A lot of pauses, just letting it sit there, and just light bounces on the rod, and you just want it very, very subtle. It's very rare, especially with a drop shot, that they want it a more rapid presentation, because what happens is the water's already murky, right? So lots of times when you get bit, there aren't a lot of follow-up bites, and the main reason for that is because the fish probably can't find the bait anymore because it's murky down there, and they're on the very bottom. They run up and take a swipe at it, and that's going to cause the sediment to pop up, and it's going to be a little cloud right there. So if they miss it, they probably just can't find it. It's not that they don't want it, they just can't find the bait anymore because you're still moving. So sometimes we'll just stop, and not move the bait for a little bit if we get a bite, and sometimes they'll come back for it, but even then it's pretty rare. But the technique is extremely simple. You just real slow movements of the reel when you're retrieving, and a lot of pauses, and just lightly give action to that bait. And I always treat it like a marionette puppet. You know, those puppets with the strings on it, and you're just the puppeteer, and you're trying to make that minnow or that worm look like it's alive. And that's all there is to it, and that's all we're doing. Let's get back to the video and see what else shook out.
Got him? Yep. Got him.
On the Powerball worm. Sure. Or just have the net over here somewhere and I'll do it.
Powerball?
Yeah, the monster. The Sand River Lake Special. Oh, here, I'll walk him over here. I'll walk him over here so you can. So he's all fired up. Yeah. You what?
At least you got to use your reel today.
I know, finally. Had to break the seal on it because I wasn't catching any fish at Jess Ranch. Yeah. 16, yep.
I can tell. I heard that dragonfly. Something wrong.
Oh! Yep, broke off.
Played with them.
He hooked up.
Remember when it was snowing a few years ago? That was
Back for it. How often does that happen?
Well, there he is. I knew he was coming back. Bottom too.
Bottom one too, yep. That's on the full-size Spartan, right?
Both of them are, yeah.
Oh, nice.
The last one was too on the full size.
It's about the same size, ranging just a little bit.
Yep. Except that one we saw, that was a big fish. Try and keep him out of the net this time.
You want it netted?
Yeah, I'll net him. Yep, well, take it easy. See, get away from that net.
Oh, God.
You went right into the net.
Oh no, he went with his friends. Not two in a row.
Yeah,
I'm in the depth of the wrong one.
right.
The other one's in there. He'll help you.
Yeah, help me, Tom Cruise. Now you want to fight. Yay! Thank you, sir.
No problem.
There we go. Thank you. Well, almost doubles.
Very subtle.
Yeah, you barely felt it? Yeah, that's the way this one was too.
Crazy as I just switched to.
like to play a game. Oh,
Oh yeah, that's another one. Oh yeah, that's oh, it is. Oh, peanut butter jelly in his mouth.
whoa. Gotta be quicker than that. Oh, that was an assault right there.
It's a salt, brother.
There you go.
All right, ladies and gents, great time on the water. Love going to Hesperia. A lot of locals go there, been going there since they were kids. So it's a real fun lake to fish because you get to see all the regular players that are always there. And it's always fun chopping it up with them and fishing with everybody and getting to see everybody after. It's kind of like going on summer break when you're in elementary school. Like you don't see them for the summer, but then you go back and there everybody is again. So it's like kind of like going back to school. So it's real fun in that respect. But the bite was fair at best. There aren't a lot of trout in the water. They just stocked it, and I think they only start off with 1,000 pounds when they stock. But give it a few weeks, get some more fish in there. There'll be a lot more holdovers, and the bite will get better. The water you could see was murky, but it was kind of clear. I guess the Hesperia Lake staff have been adding some natural additives to the water to clear up the algae, like as algae's been a real problem the last couple years, and it seems to be working. So that's good. And like I said, whatever they're putting in the water did not kill the bite. Because I know I've been at other lakes that have used another product and it just killed the bite. Didn't hurt the fish, but the fish didn't want to bite anymore. So that we can't have that, obviously. So everything looks like it's heading in the right direction out at Old Hesperia, and we will be out there a lot more this season. So they get a lot of nice fish, just like Santa Ana River Lakes. In fact, the stock truck hits there at Hesperia and then goes to Santa Ana to do their big stock. So really cool bit of information for those of you that don't know, but Hesperia gets really, really nice fish. So it's a great lake to fish if you haven't been there. So go check it out, and hope you get on them. As always, if you want any of the products I use on this channel, like the Golden State Fishing custom baits, the Katana rods, the Waterland sunglasses, or any of the other products, there's a QR code right up here. You click on that, it'll take you to a link tree, which has hyperlinks and discount codes for most all of the stuff. They're outstanding products, or I wouldn't use them, and I certainly wouldn't put them on the channel for you guys to purchase. So give it a look and see if you want anything, and maybe you can purchase something to save a few bucks at the same time. So if you like what I'm doing here, please give us a like and a subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Also, any questions or comments, that really helps too. So leave them here, and I do my best to get back to you in a timely manner. You can also get a hold of me on my Instagram at Spanker Outdoors. The Instagram usually has more up-to-date info as far as where I'm at or have been and where I'm going. As opposed to the YouTube channel. The YouTube videos take a little bit of time to produce. So they're sometimes a couple weeks behind, but the Instagram is usually within a day or two of up to date. So go check that out. And coming up, just lots of SoCal. There's lots of places to go right now. Almost everywhere is open. The park lakes are going to be opening, I believe, around Thanksgiving. And after Thanksgiving, I think everything's going to be open, and SoCal season will be in full swing. So I will be out there. I look forward to seeing you guys out there, and tight lines.